It is a little known fact that you can tell the quality of a JRPG style game by examining its minigames. Now here we got a racing game, pretty standard, 4 lanes. We got turtles, that's a neat twist. You're gonna bet on one, see which one wins. All right, but what does that really tell us? I mean, is that really showing us anything? Ah, all right. It's gonna be a good game, I guess. Chained Echoes is a game that speaks directly to nostalgia and doesn't shy away from this. The opening scene immediately sets it beside Chrono Trigger in feel and theme, and you can see the inspirations of so many classic JRPGs throughout this game. While nostalgia can often be a crutch, in this case it is a source of passion and engagement. The narrative here is strong, and the world feels like it has a real history to it, which you immediately are thrown into. A major event that shapes the future of the setting and the plot is used as the prologue instead of just being a backdrop we're told about later on, and we also get a primer on what we can expect as the game goes forward. Classic party-based mechanics and some unique twists added in there, keep it fresh, airships flying in the sky. For the record, this is not where I save my game. It's a little disconcerting to load up, I guess, over this crater. Oh, look at the birds. Birds! I'm one of you. And the opportunity to pilot giant mechs in combat, customizing them just like we do our characters. The party-based play has some slight gimmicks built into it with an overdrive system, but I found it wasn't too disruptive to play and enjoyed how it encouraged diversity and ability usage with combat, which often boils down to use the same sequence of moves over and over in most turn-based games that I've played. Here, if you keep doing that, you expose yourself to more damage and all the abilities end up costing a lot more to use. You want to trigger certain ability types to keep yourself in a sweet spot where you take less damage and abilities cost less, which works well to keep the player thinking about which abilities they want to use without being overly gamey and tedious. Half a bold decision was made as well, and most of the level grind from JRPGs is gone, with character advancement being tied to in-game milestones that grant skills and stat increases. It is only half, I say, because Chained Echoes doesn't really remove the grind so much as it shuffles it about, moving it to the equipment upgrade system. There are crystals scattered all about the world that respawn over time, and they drop abilities. They range in scale from 1 to 10. These can be combined and slotted into weapons and armor to give powerful supporting effects, things that paralyze enemies or exploit weaknesses, stuff like that. It was fun at first, but at the rate of you acquire new gear and that upgrades are downgraded when they're removed from old gear, the process takes a lot more time than I want to spend hopping from one menu to another, and it's probably my single biggest critique of the game, and the one spot I found interrupting my flow and the pace of the narrative more than anything else. Alright, let's see, I'm past due for some upgrades. I need to upgrade my stuff. Oh god, okay. Let's look at my stones. I need to combine. Okay. 3 Anchor Masters, an Amulet, 1 attack ups. Alright, that's okay. So I think I can just auto combine? If I auto combine, then why do I even have rank 1 and 2 crystals? Let's combine them. Okay, and I need to combine crystals to make other crystals. That said, I was impressed with how much I enjoyed this game. For the most part, I'm pretty much done with JRPGs because, in my mind, that genre peaked when I was a child. Is this fair? No, probably not. But no JRPG style game can ever really compete in my heart with the SNES era Final Fantasy or Chrono Trigger games. You can turn on some of the music from those games right now, and I have to make a concentrated effort as a grown adult to not start crying on the spot. It's like a mainline punch to the feels. I'll spare you what happened next, but it happened again, and it'll probably happen again next time, because this music, these memories, they're powerful. They're powerful experiences. So getting a modern JRPG to evoke some of that same wonder is a steep climb, but Chained Echoes did a pretty damn good job. The art style is smooth, the animations are crisp, and the music, while not as powerful as the classics, still delivers and pulls me into the surroundings as I poke around trying to find that last treasure chest or way through to the next area. But more than anything, I appreciate the plot being thoughtful, mature, and engaging. Maybe it's just the lingering bad taste that Midnight Suns left in my mouth in their Disney Big Kid Adventure approach to the apocalypse, but I just appreciated a story where the villains were all trying to make the world a better place. Some of the worst acts of evil, if you want to buy into the concept at all, are in the name of protection and stability or some other noble cause, and narratives that recognize that just hit so much harder than throwaway villains who want all the power because mwahahaha. The protagonists were flawed and stumbled on their path more than once, and nothing makes a fantasy world more engaging than when its human elements are ultimately believable. This maturity is something that always clashes with the medium for a lot of folks, which is a phenomenon that anyone who grew up deeply moved by pixel graphics or animations can really relate to. Chained Echoes is packed with experiences and things to find. It's a genre near and dear to my heart, and I know too many others as well. And while I'm still working my way through it, my time here has been well spent. Well, at least when the battle RNG doesn't completely screw me over. All right, this could get him. This could get him if I just, okay, there we go. Nice, only 2 left. As long as they don't, no. Oh my God. The bubbles, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get him next time. It's fine. Okay. Some attack, big damage. Rod is good. I can do Rod. Rod is fine. Bubbles, no. Stop the bubbles. Okay, just don't hit Victor again. I'll be okay. Don't, you fucking... Okay, it's fine. My healer's down. I've got these garbage heals. That'll do, I guess. So, oh no. And I'm overheating. Yeah, it's all bad. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Elemental Rod. Yeah, that's... Okay, just, you know what? Alright, I got it. I got it this time, so long as we don't get back-to-back bubbles. Again. Don't you dare. You will stop. You will... Are you actually with the bubbles? And if you, random internet friend, took the time to visit with me today and listen to me reflect on my Super Nintendo RPG nostalgia, thank you. I hope this video made you think of something pleasant and that your life is treating you well. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time.